Lakeville, Southern Spawn, Light Tank. What options do we have? Spawning on Lakeville in the south with a light tank, the game usually looks like this, and in my opinion you have several options. First of all, you can go down to a bush like here adjacent to the water, but this is way too defensive and you will most likely not outspot a lot of enemy tanks. Now you can go and play in the center on this street here and play here, which is relatively defensive. However, you don't have too much cover. Besides, this is a little hill, but the cover is not enough in my opinion. Now you can play aggressively and move here. However, yes, you can fall back behind a rock. However, you will not have the first spotting advantage because there are not a lot of bushes. So my preferred option is to go here because adjacent to this building you have a wonderful bush from which you can outspot not only this tank, sometimes only tanks which are here and maybe light tanks which are advancing here. Plus you can spot tanks which are crossing like this, and you can even set up a crossfire situation if your team gets pushed back here. Okay, so we will go to this position and try to spot for our team. Now I do believe that this bush is the best one as I just explained, and let us see what is happening. The good thing in this game is that we are the only light tank, so this means that we will also only play against one light tank of the enemy team. Now we will approach the building like this and then reverse, so if we get spotted we can instantaneously fall back, and my job here is not to make damage. So even if you have a tank in which you cannot get your full gun depression if you're pointing the gun towards the rear of the tank, this is not a problem at all, because as I said, we are here in order to outspot the enemy tanks, and we are currently outspotting the Type 59, which is excellent. And yeah, now it is simply time to sit here and relax and see what's going on, because once again, as long as we are not spotted by the enemy team and as long as the enemy team does not know our position, this is beneficial for our team. The good thing furthermore about this position is that we can also spot right here in the middle, so we will spot enemy tanks, and most often if you have a decent crew and a good camo value overall, then you will not get spotted. Now the question I have is, why could those heavy tanks advance and I could not spot them? Maybe they advanced pretty much at the side of the map, because as you can see I spotted the AMX. If you shoot in this position you will get spotted, and yes, you can fall back behind the house to get cover. However, then once again the enemy team knows that you are in this bush and will most likely start blind firing this bush, and so yeah, you should really think twice. Most of the time it's not it doesn't make sense to take a shot, because yes, you will have what, 200 damage maybe, but then for the remainder of the game you are susceptible to losing your HP. And then yeah, it just depends on how good your team performs. Right now we are on the defensive side. Okay, there's the enemy LTG. Yeah, obviously he is spotting us, but now you know what, we'll take a shot. Nice. And we can play safe here, and due to the fact that we had two bushes between him and me, we didn't even get spotted. So our first damage, nice. And then the enemy light tank is now down to be not one-shottable, but he has lost quite a chunk of its HP. Okay, our team is losing because we're building up a crossfire situation here, so let's take a shot. Nice. Onto the enemy tank, which is advancing. Now we can move behind this building here. Nice. The enemy heavy tank is taken out. Our team is obviously winning the other side of the map, and so this is another advantage of this position. You can open up a crossfire situation if the enemy heavy tanks are advancing in the city, and then the only problem is the where the map is pinged. So but sooner or later we will fall back into the bush once again. Nice. And then outspot the enemy team. So let me see, can we get a shot on the... Nice. Yep, we can. Excellent. And now we can even move out of cover on the other side and get a shot on the 2 medium tanks which are advancing in the middle. Same spiel as on our side. Advancing via the middle does not give you any cover whatsoever. Yes, you can hide behind rocks, but besides that, so if you hide behind rocks, obviously you are in cover. However, what I wanted to say is then you will not have the first spotting advantage, because there are barely any rocks which have adjacent bushes, and so playing the middle is not recommended by myself. And so yeah, he is drowning. Okay, perfect. And now we can maybe get a shot on the WoT. No, we cannot, but that's not a problem at all. And yeah, so the game is won. Let me see, maybe one shot now here. And I think we made a decent game. We used the best bush that we could use in order to outspot the enemy tanks, and I think we helped our team to win the game, which is fantastic and which is what you should do in a light tank. So yeah, in my opinion, this is the best way to play Lakeville from the southern spawn in a light tank, and maybe we can get some more damage. I think 1300 damage in a tier 7 light tank is a decent result. But maybe we can further increase, and we have still our HP. Nice. And the good thing in a light tank is you can circle around your opponent tanks, use auto aim if you need to, but if you don't need it, then it's fine. And we can even make 1700 damage. He is now looking onto the other tank, and we can now, oops, okay, get another shot. And now we can hide behind the wreck of the heavy tank, because our tank is the profile is so low, we cannot, he will not take a shot on us. And yeah, excellent. So can finish him off. No, unfortunately not. So okay, yeah, but we won the game. We made 1800 damage in a light tank, and I think this is the perfect way to play Lakeville from the south.